Hey, I'm Cam Day. Welcome to the channel and to today's video. I'm so very happy you're here. Now, if you're here because you're struggling, I'm sorry, but just know I get it. And when I mean struggling, I'm talking about if you have any residual eyelash glue left over on your lid or potentially your eyelashes from applying and wearing fake lashes. But fear not. We'll be walking through a quick and easy way to help remove that stubborn leftover glue even after you've cleansed, maybe after you've double cleansed, maybe after you've used makeup wipes. I'm pretty sure this has been here for a little over a day because I just noticed it because I hadn't been wearing makeup the last day or two. So I'm going to show you what I do to make a really quick and easy removal process and not have to use tweezers or pick at my lashes and pick my eyelashes out of my face. So I hope this will be something helpful for you. And if you happen to have watched my previous video where I talk about how to apply strip lashes without the anxiety attack, without the panic, I hope this wasn't because of that. But again, if I got you in it, I'll help you get out of it. I'm gonna go in for a super zoom moment just so I can show you really clearly the glue that I have left on my lid. So I'm looking straight ahead and you can kind of see that it's affected how my lashes lay. They're starting to kind of cross over each other and then there's just this little gunky buildup. It's not cute, it's pulling at my natural lashes and I don't want her there. She needs to go. So the best and easiest way that I found to do this is to grab some sort of oil, whatever you have. I have vitamin E oil. I've heard and seen people use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever you've got, and a Q-tip. Just gonna take my oil and try and saturate the tip of the Q-tip as much as I possibly can without making too much of a mess. And then we'll go in for another zoom moment because we're being radically honest. I take a little tissue, whatever you got, and I'm just putting it over the top of my bottom lashes so that when I close my eye, any residual oil doesn't melt down and it doesn't get into my eye. This is strictly for protection purposes. Having this tissue down shouldn't irritate your eye at all. It should feel very gentle. You don't need a lot of pressure, so just keep that in mind. You shouldn't be pulling at your bottom lashes, at your bottom eyelid, anything like that. It's just supposed to go over the top, lightly press down, and then the name of the game here with all of these components is just time and really light pressure. You just don't want to rub too hard and aggravate your eyeball. So take your Q-tip with your oil, try to make sure that it's really saturated, and keep your eyelid level. And you don't need to move a lot, you don't need to blink a lot, and just really run the Q-tip at the base of the lashes through your lashes wherever the glue might be. Just being really gentle here, going back and forth, because the gentle friction mixed with the actual oil is what's going to help loosen the grip of the glue and help it easily glide off. This tissue also becomes helpful when you are able to get some glue chunks off. You can just wipe it down. So I've got a little left still in the inner corner here, and I'm just going to keep going back and forth, and I'm starting to rub it up and off. Got her. So now you can see we're glue free. If you want, for good measure, after you've gotten all of the big visible chunks off, you can just continue to lightly run the swab through your lashes just to help make sure and break up any stuff that you just can't see. But this is a quick little visual. It's very cute, I know. Those are the two main eye glue chunks. We had one over here and one over here, and it's gross to see them looking so black, but that's because it's mixed with makeup from the day that I did that. So the beauty of this technique is how simple it is, you saw, and this tissue at the bottom lashes isn't necessary by any means, but especially if you maybe get a little heavy-handed with the oil, especially if it's your first time, it's just good to have backup and just to let you have a little bit of peace of mind, because you can even lift it from the bottom lashes up to the under part of your top lashes, whatever you're more comfortable with, and just find a position that feels good so that you have that barrier between your actual eyelid and the bottom part of your eye and your actual lashes so that you have a little bit of wiggle room. With the dry side of my cotton swab, which is actually super fuzzy, and I would recommend if you have cotton swabs that aren't as fuzzy as this, I would totally recommend that just because you just run a little bit higher of a risk of getting those fuzzies into your eyeball and just causing irritation, and it's not fun for anybody. So I just removed some and just kind of smoothed it out. And now I'm just gonna go over my eyelid wherever I had the oil just to kind of dry it up while still keeping some there to keep my lashes hydrated. It is actually really nice, especially if you're using maybe a castor oil, if you have one. Even an olive oil, even a vitamin E, it's hydrating and should be nice for your eyes. But again, you don't need to overdo it. And this also helps if you don't have a fresh face on. Like if you have makeup on, then you can still go about your day and still keep your makeup on and just maybe do little touch-ups if you need. But if you do have bare skin and want to go wash your face, then I'd recommend using something that will help to kind of break down the oil, whatever your regular cleanser is, and just focus a little more on the eye area. Now for my finishing touch, I'm just going to use a spoolie that I use on a regular basis. It's just a mascara wand without any product on it, and just wriggling it through my lashes to kind of evenly coat that oil through them to keep them hydrated, because I want to leave it there for the day, and also just to bring my lashes back to life a little bit. They were just kind of getting matted on top of each other and they weren't happy. So this is also helping to straighten them out and get them growing in the right direction again. But that's it, there we have it. I hope it's this easy every time you have to do this, and I would recommend doing this while you have your lashes actually on before you even take them off, or with a makeup remover. It will just help to avoid any leftovers and just any accumulation of gunk on your glue, because glue will attract dirt and other things that could potentially irritate your eyes. So my main recommendation and takeaway is to do this as soon as you take off your lashes, just to avoid any yuckiness in the future. I hope you all have a wonderful glue-free rest of your day, wherever and whenever you are. And if you do need a couple of tips and tricks on how to apply your lashes with a little more ease, just know I do have a video kind of walking you through my application process, and it's after a lot of trial and error, a lot of heartache, because it truly caused my blood pressure to go up anytime I would try to apply lashes. So hopefully there's some takeaways for you in that video too. Again, I'll have it linked. But that's it, lovely people. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It just really helps my little tiny baby channel to grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be well. Love you. Bye.